Always gotta be something a little off. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, it's me. Hi, it's Tech Turncoat. How you doing? I have been looking forward to this for literally since last week, since I stopped playing last week. I cannot express to you how how excited I have been to get back to this. Um, I'm getting messages from friends. I there's so much that I want to say. It's so cool, but I've been keeping it all in my back pocket. But also, I just want to get in. I just want to eat. I just need more of this. This is so good. Say slot three.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, there is. Also, hey, you might have noticed, but now I've configured it so you can see the mouse cursor now and see the fucking weird gnarled hand. That is my cool weird gnarled hand. Um, and in the basement is the cabin of the
You're here
princess.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I so want to do the exact same thing last time, but I know that I can't do that. That's not the purpose of this game. Uh, maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's
I
locked in.
appreciate the mental exercise we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Okay, narrator.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which it's no use
Oops, shit.
arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin.
Well, causality doesn't matter here because the end result's the same. Yes, we've all been through this. I, I kind of want to skip. Uh, hold on, let me see. Is there like a preferences? Is there like a skip red? Oh, accessibility? Deja vu sands. What's that? You know, it's probably not important for me. History save, load preferences, main menu, help, quit, boil, parallax flickering, skip unseen text. That doesn't sound like what I want. You know what? Whatever. We'll just work through it.
Unless, of
Forget this. I'm not doing this. Can't someone else do it? Killing a friend. Oh, that's right. We have forgotten since last time. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do we get some sort of? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. You know what? We're just gonna silently move on.
you make your way up the short path to the cabin, you'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Don't worry, hero. I've got a different plan of what I might want to do.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Shut up. I'm so excited. I know this is like super modular, but I don't know what's what, and I
The
don't.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is... The blade is your
No. We're just gonna go without it for now, unless.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
I don't remember if she was this nervous last time.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
We'll decide if we did if it is or not, narrator. I'm trying to remember how much of this is overlapping with last time. It's just Checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
I don't know if we've already set in the path, but we are going to continue.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, shit.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Is it bad if I... You know what? Let's talk a little bit first. Get to know each other. I want to...
Okay.
That's not, like, setting me on the path I just was on. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked out. If I'm the first person, what have you been eating? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? Uh,
Oh.
She
what's your
pauses,
name?
carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
It's the land of Ooh. So is Princess... You know what? Let's not push this, actually. I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Examine the chains. I can't believe they're keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. These are the two options that I'm kind of toying with for this right now. This one feels a little bit too gung ho. I'm gonna do this one.
You're only making this more difficult.
Shut up, narrator. We're doing this my way.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're
I forgot I
making
didn't
a
read it.
huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
I'm trusting you on this, hero.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I didn't see a key on the way in. I'm sorry.
Somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't any key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around up there somewhere. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Uh, yeah. You know what? You got any other ideas just in case?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Just kind of staring at
If
each
that
other.
doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
I don't like that idea for right now.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we
Oh, I
were
guess.
stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Yeah.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Sorry, the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Right. All right. Weird.
Make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
We're not thinking about that right now, narrator. Let's
Easier
just.
for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they
There's a
did.
slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She
Oh
barely
gosh.
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
There's some desperation there. Oh, Jesus.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
No. I've been kind of trying not to do the sleigh one. Let's just keep that and see where this takes us.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
I mean, look at my... Oh man, there's blood on my dagger now. You can see that, right? Look at my hands. They're like clawed. But it's very interesting. But like, ugh.
You cut into her flesh. The
Uh,
blade's sharp, and it takes
oh.
little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
We are all very nonchalant about this.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
This is
No,
a little unnerving.
she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Hey, are you gonna be okay? What? Next one. Oh, shit.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's not like she even bothered to... It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened. Okay. Thank you, now let's get out of here.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
Okay, narrator.
As the
What?
princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Narrator, we didn't sanction this.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
You can't just make us do this, man. No.
What are you doing?
I'm supposed to be the one making the decisions here, narrator. Ah. Warn her. Ah. Sick.
Stop that.
No.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I am very aware.
Your body lunges
Ah.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Stop narrating at me.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
I want you to know I don't really want to do this.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
She doesn't seem to... This feels like what's gonna kill me. Slay, 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 slay. Resist.
The blade.
Eh.
Move the blade.
Stop it.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Correct.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Well, now I don't have to worry about that.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Wait, what?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing
Ah.
flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Ow! Ah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Apparently I'm not dead yet. You could probably keep going if this is the way to go.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two
Can
of you
be.
have literally doomed everyone.
Shut up.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again until you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Ouch!
I'm sorry.
Ow, 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 ow!
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
It doesn't look like it.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out. one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
I sure hope not.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Meh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that's the first time it just killed us. Not that bad. Also, we got a new chapter too.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
For you bastard! I know what you're up to, fucker.
Hey, tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
You narrated me to do things that I didn't want to do.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last
Oh god,
time.
Smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Damn it, Smitten. One, you just said the whole thing. Two, I was kind of avoiding having to talk to you.
Our beloved?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Pardon me while I continue to adjust this. That's probably fine. Figuring this out on my own.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
4?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically.
Like to.
He's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
I'm kind of right there with you, honestly, narrator. But like, also, I'm not. You and me ain't so hot right now.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Uh-huh. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this reality really already happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Yeah, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
So you say.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Every time Smitten talks, I get the face of what's it called again? A Soul Eater character interacting with Excalibur.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yeah.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
I guess that's a nice way to look at it. I guess.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
Yeah.
Some things are better kept quiet.
I'm kind of there with you, Hero.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I like Hero. I don't like Smitten. Let's make for the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant.
Oh, wow.
Stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
That's gonna stay right where that is.
The blade is your implement.
Nope. You didn't say anything about the mirror. Before even saying that, I'm gonna go approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Let's wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. There was a mirror a second ago.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was like the mirror had like dulled out a little bit more. That's a tapestry now. Also, look at those pen work. That's really nice. I heard all the art here and this like hand drawn by the artist, which is very impressive considering how much of it there is. And it's like parallaxed and stuff.
Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Alright, let's go. If we need it, the knife will find us. I assume.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
It is a very nice basement. I'd hang out here.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Okay.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I just want to see what'll happen if we let her go.
Stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
I wonder. No. I guess I'm just going to... I wonder if this will work like this. I'm about to do something weird. Nothing? Damn it, okay. Nothing? Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's for future purposes. Anyway,
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
I like how everybody fucking hates Smitten.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Hear that? She said we're dashing.
Let's not jump to conclusions here, Smitten.
She called us a hero.
Come on, hero.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Apparently, like, Hero. I know your name is Hero, and you're supposed to be like the heroic voice in my head, but like, come on, man, have some respect for yourself.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
I have, yeah.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, she killed us technically.
Well, she killed us.
Yeah. But narrator started it.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Okay.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
I think I said this.
Is you have a chance to do it right this time.
I think I said this last time too. But like, yeah, sure. The world got quote unquote damned to oblivion, but not the one we're in, so it doesn't really matter.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Says you.
Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Listen, narrator, the scale of the story we're talking about, it's probably fine.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
There's probably someone out there playing this game whose thoughts are exactly lining up with Smitten.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We could probably talk about it while we're here, just kind of staring awkwardly at her.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Oh, don't worry, Narrator. I'm not even paying attention to him. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? Did you end the world? I'm sorry about what happened last night. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. Very unfair. Not even a slay option. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
I was just thinking, her arm looks a little thicker than last time.
What?
Maybe that's just me.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Here, she killed us. Also, before that, she started to gnaw her own arm off. Like, what are we doing here, hero?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Hey, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll push that a little bit more. Before we started talking, did the world? Did you end a world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh no, she's fawning over us.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. You know what? I don't really. Can or listen, if you happen to end the world just by you being around, I mean, that's neither of our fault.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
I am no nihilist, sonny boy. I just. It's not that I don't care. You know what? It's not important.
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
Well,
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her.
yes.
All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Starting to think maybe Smitten is holding onto the reins of this narrative, but I'm hoping not. You know what? Alright, let's just go for it.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
Here. You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Okay. Well, what if you put a weapon?
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest,
Oh my god.
we'll end our life without a second thought.
Smitten, you don't have to go that far. Fuck, even... what was his name? Skeptic? Skeptic? Even Skeptic was just like, I'm gonna keep us alive.
You wouldn't. I would.
I would not press that.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, wow.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
You got a point there.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I really wouldn't want to try and kill you this time around either.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
This is for somebody. I'm kind of there.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Listen, one day we'll do what you want to do, narrator, but not right now.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do? Oh god, I hope she didn't say whatever I want to do.
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I just like messing with the parallax.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh god, not this conversation. The conversation has stalled many a night. I want you to tell me what do you want. There must be something you want. Do you want? And I just want to leave. We can figure the rest out later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. I want you to tell me what you want. Yeah, I've never been so bold as to say this in real life, but this is good practice, I guess.
I just want to make you happy.
The giant moe eyes.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Is she like turning anime? What's happening?
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
You need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
What do you think, Smitten?
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
You have to want something more than just making me happy. I want you to make me unhappy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Hold on, I think it skipped over something. Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy. Ew. Oh, hey, it's those hands from before. Oh, gosh. Oh, huh. You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match.
Smitten, she was barely anything.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Narrator? Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. I've grown? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being you were before? Did you change at all?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What's it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
If you say so. Um. Do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
I can't help but feel like the entire background is the artist's, like, hand exercises. They're all very good. Very complicated, though.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed,
Guess that makes sense.
but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Hmm. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Hmm. What if I go back? Well, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Oh, really? I didn't know that. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kind of the... Why? Ooh. What do you want me to bring you next time? Ooh. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. Attack, destroy your body. Yeah. What did you think about this vessel in particular?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
I just wanted to.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Okay. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you?
Shit. You're the only thing I know that isn't me. Is there a preference for what you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Huh. So you don't have any particular preferences in like where you'd like to go?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see.
Hmm.
I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Don't want to hurt you. The more times you feel. How do you feel about me, these vessels? How many vessels do you need to bring? You know what? These don't feel right just yet. Especially this one. I don't know what's up with that one. Um, let's just go back.
I will long for your return, but it will We will meet again.
Oh. It's only happened twice, but every time it's been very an idealized vessel. Deconstructed damsel.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here
Yeah.
to...
Yep. Let's just continue going.
You make your way up the short path. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
We're in our character creation
The area of the
process.
cabin is almost in... The blade is...
Yeah, I'll take the blade.
The blade from the table. It'd be... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing us her voice.
Who's there?
Ooh, your voice is already dangerous.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Alright, so immediately grabbing the blade is already setting one modifier up.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs
Yeah.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Oh yeah, buddy boy.
Focus on the task at hand.
I'm also going to do that there.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah. What? No way, what'd you think? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Yeah, I'm here to do it.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Eh.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
Hero. You're not here for us right now.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I might try that, but it might give me nightmare again.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Right.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
The narrator in my head told me so.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
What if I want to find out what you can do?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed?
Positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Just do a little squint at her.
Stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Maybe? You sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually,
Fine.
you charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Oh, she actually had like a blade? Wow.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting
Oh,
the
fuck.
princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Die or finish the job. You know what? I'm gonna finish this job.
With the last last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
That was probably a different route right there.
Oh.
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
This is kind of romantic in its own way.
Somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
My narrator friend told me so.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Part 2. The Razor. Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay.
He's gonna kill me again. No, I definitely got her.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Yeah, you always say
If
that.
you remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Alright. Who do we got now?
This whole thing's a crock of shit.
Ah.
She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again. Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
I saw that dagger. She totally stabbed us.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
Yeah, I had a feeling it would be cheated.
But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Although, honestly cheated, it's not the first time we've been stabbed to death by her. It probably won't be the last.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
I'm just gonna say this so that we have it.
Those are two very different questions. Let's say for a moment that this really... You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I did listen to you. You can't blame that on me.
We did exactly what you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare.
Whatever.
In which case, I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened.
Whatever, man.
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
We'll do it your way next time.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Are you gonna bring up the doomed world or whatever?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Actually, you know what? You're right. Because last time they were like, oh, you ended the world because of this. But, like, the princess was alive at the end of those other ones.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I'm pretty sure it's that second one.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
Nah, cheater. I'm gonna give it another
She
shot.
just caught us by
Oop, check.
surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this.
Sorry that's happening more often. My mouse is a little iffy. At least you know not to trust her, but you don't realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dimming yourself as well as everyone else.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip. You'll save the world in no time at all.
Hey fellas, can we talk about this princess?
Just be quick about it.
We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world? Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? Never mind. Yeah, you know what? Preventative measures, buddy. Anybody think of anything?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her. Just go in, do your job, and save the world. Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, by the way, all she just had a knife on her. I don't think that's gonna end the world.
She just can. but she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
You were being cagey. Why aren't you telling me? We locked her in the basement. What's up with this place?
People locked her in that basement.
All right. All right. If we're going down this train of thought, we've been here before. Let's go.
Great. Now, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Proceed to the cabin. Sorry, cheated. I know you don't want to.
Before you go any further.
What's up?
She will lie. She will.
Yeah.
It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Yeah.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
By the way, hero, last time you said she'll need to pull out her weapon to use it. She had no trouble with that. It was like a bonus action. Proceed to the cabin. All right.
The
Oh,
interior of
gosh.
the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
You don't say anything about the mirror. This whole cabin is different than the last time. Approach the mirror.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope so. Focus up.
Yeah. I'm gonna approach the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about? This isn't a... You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
A little bit of the shot. Also, I like looking at myself every chance I get. I bet I look cool.
But there was a mirror a second ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Alright.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
It's a little callous, cheated, but I see where you're coming from. What a door.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
I can't help but notice that I heard like a sound like iron being unsheathed before we got here. Is the princess packing more than last time?
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
This chapter was called The Razor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
That's not the sound of chains, my friend. Chains have a different sound.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Uh-huh.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Okay, cheated.
As you
Oh,
descend
shit.
the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
She's definitely not shackled anymore. I can tell.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Uh-huh.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Normally I'd say you're being paranoid, but you're totally right, cheated.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Uh-huh. Explore. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Hey, do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife.
Last time, if somebody came into my house and tried to kill me, and I cut his neck open, and then he stabbed me in the heart, and we both died looking in each other's eyes. Well, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Gotta admit that was kind of romantic, though, don't you think? I mean, what?
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
Narrator, she clearly knows what we're talking about. It's just...
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Oh, she remembers.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
That's exactly what happened. You remember it. I know you have a knife. If I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. Yeah, we killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we both need to get bygones be gone. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time. Nobody has to die. Okay, what if you're going? What are you gonna do if I let you out? I'm coming closer. Feel free to free you. You'd better not try anything. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Turn and leave. Screw it and Slayer. Uh, that's exactly what happened last
Would
time.
I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
You're having fun with this, which is fun, but like,
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
come on.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. You know what? She's lying to us. Maybe we can lie to her. I'll let you out of here if you drop that knife.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
You kept it in your sleeve last time, I think.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Guys, I'm gonna be kind of honest. This, I'm liking this princess a lot more than the previous one. Nightmare was pretty cool, though.
Sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Narrator, she is so clearly armed. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we talk things through? I don't have the key. Yeah, I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see.
Look, she's not. Look, she let down the thing. She's obviously not shackled.
I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's.
Shit. But it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance, just to be sure.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
This is such a fun standoff.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
You are such a rube.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
I wonder if we would just, like, clash.
But
If
I'm
I...
nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
It's actually pretty sound advice, but I'm living here for a little bit. Prove it. Prove you don't have a knife. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me. I'd like to trust you. Can we talk things through? We killed each other last time, I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know you're mad, but I think we just need to let bygones be bygones. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling we killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
You mentioned both of us normal. uh, she really wants to stab me, and you know what? I'm there. I'm with you. Like I appreciate not being stabbed right now. We just I think she's like I know you're mad at me. I think we just did anything. I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time. Yeah, prove you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
Okay, prove you're still shackled.
The
Damn.
princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Oh man, she actually showed me like right on time too.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Uh huh.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
Huh.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Okay. You said practically, but what if you're hiding it somewhere secret? I'm not gonna press that. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me. I'd like to show stupid you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Are you getting tired of this narrator? I'd like to appreciate not being stabbed right now.
Really still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Yeah, also that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? You're acting like you are.
Yeah.
My entire world is at risk.
Shut up.
And maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
I mean, it's not like we're any better cheated. Let's be honest here.
No, I have my dignity.
Ah.
Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
What are you gonna do? If I'm coming closer. You better not try. You better not try anything. You know what? I'm going abrasive. Screw it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
She has a different crown this time. It's neat. Very sharp.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
I instantly lost my nerve the second Cheated started being more gung-ho about this.
But your focus
Fuck!
is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
She has like a weird weapon hand, doesn't she? I mean, a cool weapon hand, doesn't she?
Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first.
Yeah.
Then yours.
Yeah.
Hehe.
How? What did she even hit us with?
Let's look down and find out.
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh. Where
Oh.
the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Sick.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
I mean, you're right, but sick.
You're going to die now.
Yeah, probably.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
This is the first time I've ended a route without having gone to see her. The arms race. I think this is the first time I made it to a chapter. Oh.
On a path in the woods. What?
Oh, shit.
The interior of the
Ah,
cabin
what's happening? You're on a path into the woods. No, fuck that if we're going to keep doing this over and over again. We're not staring at the goddamn woods every time. We're starting at the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal, pushing towards you towards... Wait, what? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
That's interesting. That is actually very interesting. How are you doing that, Cheated?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Shunted.
Running isn't an option anymore.
When did you get here, Hunted?
Good. It's better
Stubborn.
that way. Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
From the voices, I would assume 4?
This is our third?
Third.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
I had to stop myself from skipping over this right now, narrator, because you just keep on to that.
That can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
You're a hero, come on.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
You're very fun, Stubborn. I bet you're nice at parties.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure.
Oh,
you take
shit.
the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now. That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking Stubborn.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
I just see the mirror, bro.
There isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Okay.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Oh yeah, Stubborn really wanted to break the mirror, didn't he? Let's approach.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
What's Cazado, isn't it? I have the mirror clean.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Stop whining, cheated. Let's just get through this.
Just an illusion.
I'm kind of liking Hunted.
Just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Everything's in...
For us to see her again.
Yeah.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward.
Oh, shit.
But you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Hey, princess.
Tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hey, girl.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
That's fair.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Thought I did alright.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Right.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Well, okay, hero.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Yeah, but we didn't know them, narrator.
The past isn't real.
Yeah.
Only here and now.
Let's go, Hunted.
Your
Oh, gosh.
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Well, here we are, ain't we?
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
This is an interesting situation.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
I might. Bitch, I might.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
You started this whole thing, cheated? We're gonna fight her again, and we're gonna have to have a step over lip. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to have appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try. Yeah, let's flirt with her. She has swords for arms. We don't. So we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her. Beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think of something better.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Yeah, but then it could be a little bit more to the murder and this fight if we just make it just a little bit more romantic. Trust me,
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
it's fun.
I'd rather not.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
yeah, Silver, let's go.
Can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute.
Yeah,
Can we
Blade Art
flirt by
Princess.
fighting her, though?
Yeah, you're getting me, Stubborn. Like, how about you buy me dinner before impaling? The look. No, I'm gonna do the impaling me to death one.
A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
I'm doing it, guys.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
No, she's still going to kill us, but like, there's going to be like a fun undertone to this whole thing. It's going to be great.
But why mess around with appetizers when the main course is right here?
Or not?
Yeah,
Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
it makes it so much better, Stubborn.
Blush
Oh shit, here we go.
in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
Wow. Come on. We didn't at least have like a little bit of a chance there. Come on, we could do some back and forth.
Ow.
Was that it?
What
Nah.
worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit?
No, Smitten's here now.
Is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Damn it, Smitten's here now. I knew it. I knew this would happen.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Your Honor? No, Your Honor. Where the hell are you? I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
God.
Dead, 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 dead. Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Is Paranoid here? Is that why?
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
I've only been here 3 times.
This is 4.
Oh.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
I like your teeth.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Am I like fine? Am I like not stabbed anymore? We could start over from this.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Or it makes us it takes us to the point where we're so fucking encumbered by all of us that we just get nothing done. Like Alien X.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us.
Yeah,
All we need is to keep fighting.
I think we should listen to Stubborn. I think Stubborn should take the reins for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Eh.
As long as we keep moving.
Yeah,
We'll win her heart eventually.
yeah.
Come on, show me something new.
I'd like to. We're gonna fight her again, and we're gonna have a stiff upper lip. Yeah. She has swords for arms, and we don't. She wants to be killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Yeah. You know what? Let's fucking tough it out. Let's go. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs, and your conscience leaps from life to life, like holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Thanks.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Don't think it will cheated.
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh,
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Was this your idea, Contrarian? Fuck you, Contrarian. I don't want you around.
What's the point? It's all the same. Skewers you.
Well, that one looked like it could have gone for places.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Oh, well, what's his name? Is it gonna be it?
It doesn't matter.
Ah, cheated. Never mind.
This takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee.
Hey, Paranoid.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
It's like we're playing Dark Souls now.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
Yeah.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
And I thought you were cheated, not stubborn.
You're right. One last time. That's all we need. None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark. And you die.
Mutually assured destruction. Alright, where does this take us?
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Yeah, this is good. I like this. This is good. It has a real, like, locked in eternity feeling.
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window.
Shut the fuck up, Contrarian. We're gonna go in there.
My dead body.
Yeah!
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Now we're getting somewhere, Smitten.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Like what?
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
I don't like the way the cheated's, like, kind of circumventing the narrator. It feels not right, but also, like, he's getting us places.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Yeah, you and me, stubborn.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
Yeah, we slide down.
We know.
Yeah. Let's get on with it.
I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
I don't...
Sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
We've been here a while, narrator. You know.
Don't care, just want to win.
Okay.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Happy.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Yeah, that was new, wasn't it?
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
I'm not going to wait for an answer.
Oh.
I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Don't be jilted, narrator. Just say the words.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's
Ooh.
skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
Full swords. Let's go.
She becomes
Ugh.
a wave of blood and viscera, pieces have been smashed against the
Yo.
walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
That's a target.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Yeah.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
For once, Smitten, I'm finding myself agreeing with you here. There's a beauty in simplicity.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Oh, you guys are great. Let's do
I
this.
think we can throw her out the window. That looked painful.
Yeah.
How is she still alive?
Well, the heart's beating.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Nah, bro. You and me, we're locked in this shit now. Alright, there we go. Shut up.
It's so quiet.
Yeah, you too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves of its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thank you. Your weapons clash again and again. You hear her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. It's a good ending. Ah, yeah! Ah, that was totally worth it. Oh. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave, and memory returns. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Yeah, you're at the cabin. Hey, you.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
It still exist. How could you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times it goes back. Doesn't it make you worse? Is it gonna get something? Am I gonna get something new if I ask her what she thinks of this one?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
Yeah, I liked her too.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Hey, do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? I kind of left a lot back there.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me.
So it looks like I'm not the only one with roommates.
I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Capital K. You still don't care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Hey, I'm starting to realize it doesn't really matter how many times we go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Are you afraid of getting worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or the other. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me. I hate it, and I think I hate you. But you know, all the trouble really just seems so distant as soon as I'm near you again.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Less abrupt and scary this time. Alright. Sharp vessel. The rays are full.
You're on a
Interesting.
path in the woods.
Alright, guys. 2 seems about right. Ah. I'm gonna rename this VOD and call it the most romantic episode yet. I know it's only been 2 episodes, but like, damn. Anyway. But I'm satisfied. That's a full night for me. I hope you guys are just as satisfied. I had a blast this one. Slay the Princess has yet to disappoint. Every single one has been just banger after banger. I'm excited to continue to go through with it, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. So until then, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week. I will see you back on Monday, and take care of yourselves until then. Bye bye now.